Hello. I gotta get this set up. I didn't set up potato yet. Sorry. Doing it now. Open. There we go. Potato. Alright, cool. That's done. And then I should probably put the music back on. My hair looks crappy. Pretzel Rocks. I don't know, lately Pretzel Rocks has been disappointment with the chill station. I was not in love with said chill station sound recently. 8%. Let's do 2%. Alright. Where am I? Shutterbug. Oh, we've already been here. Alright, let me get this going. We got it going. We got it going in here. All right. Thank you so much to the followers, Nordenheim and Kayin, and anyone else I didn't just mention. Liz T may be on. Let's see. Night Raven probably will be on. J-Hoel. We'll start with their Matisse. Hope you are all well. I do not know of any important news other than we have coming soon is Mid-Year Mayhem. There's some contests out. Looks like J-Heart just started too. Bit of Everything Day. And for today, the people I've featured are on the forums are Muzan, Suma, Chenspun, and Sylvansweet. And the ideas section is Futerko. And the question of the day is still, why have you quit guilds? Just in general, you don't have to be specific. I know I don't want to cause any drama. What did I sell? Good morning! We're in J-Hoel's house. 598 items out of 600. No effects. Looks like they went traditional. We'll see. Potatoes should be open. Oh wow, kind of empty. Let's see where they put everything. They clearly have a different kind of look here than I'm used to. Closing off lots of sections. It looks like they're building stuff. But dead people. Necromancy? Not sure. Oh my goodness. It's space! Oh wow, that looks really cool. They made an observatory of sorts. That's neat. Shutterbug, thank you so much. We're sitting here enjoying J-Hoel's house. Trying to figure it out. It appears... Wait, am I not supposed to be like in that bedroom? Okay. It appears to be an observatory of sorts. Like a space one. It's neat. Neat! Music to toast bread to. That's a name for you. What a name of a song. Through here. More hidden stuff. Ooh, it's like slime. Ew, gross slime coming down. This is clever. It's got all sorts of cleverness in it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, and they added the flies in there. That is really smart. That looks really good. So I've already done my dailies. I've already done, except for my world boss, but whatever. I've already done my my writs, so I'm caught up on that. What's out here? Interesting. This is unexpected. Like, the whole thing is so unexpected. Not really sure. I never would have figured somebody would have gone high-tech look with Matissan, but here we are. And it's not bad. It's unexpected, and that's always a good thing. Hold on. I think I'm giving myself a headache by the way I'm walking around in here. All right. That's interesting. So they built this container essentially around the fountains that is here, so that they can make it like a cooling tank, maybe? Very different. Wonder what's going on in here. It's curious. Alright, let's hit up a Night Raven now that we have him on. Hold off on that. Okay, hold on. Let me get Night Raven set up. Alright, shady business. More not. Alright, let's change my thinger. What do I look like now? Good morning! I'm fishy. I'll be a fishy. More not. I wasn't sure I was gonna stream today. I just had, since last night, it's like maybe weather rolled in. I'm not really sure what happened, but I had pain and my neck locked up. It's just, I don't know, I'm not doing good at all. Surprisingly enough, yes, you can have pain in your neck even if you are a fish, apparently. I didn't know fish had necks, but now they do. So we've got a little shop here. Night Raven's got a shop going on here, and it's true. Only a fool refuses to trade with pizzazz. It's absolutely true. Oh, sorry. I don't know if pizzazz is shady. Ah, that explains it. That explains it. Here's, it must be the legit side. And of course, our dear Azabi is on the legit side. Totally reasonably selling legit stuff. And we have Tithys is also very legit, straight up doing things they should. And he's the banker, so he's got all the banking stuff over here too. Sneaky, sneaky! Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall! I knew it! I knew it! The sneaky basement. And we have Jorn protecting who's doing their business here, whoever that is. Oh, there's something going down. Let's see. Smartly done. It does look like a sneaky, sneaky tunnel. This is very clever. Wow, you'd never know that it's like a totally different house. It's just amazing. This is really neat. It's a very clever execution. Me likes. And this is where all of the fun happens, I suppose. The gambling, the skooma, I'm assuming the naughty trades. Perhaps forged or stolen paintings? Who knows? Lots of things could go on here. Signing contracts that perhaps you shouldn't sign without a lawyer reviewing first. Just saying. Or perhaps not sign in general. That's a good job. This is fun. You did a really good job. I really enjoy this. This is great. I bet you your RP guild must love this house, if they've seen it yet. I was wondering if there was another sneaky. Just curious. I bet you they love it. Yeah, the whole thing is pretty amazing. Good job. I'm deeply impressed. Good job. Just want to see if I missed anything going up. No, you closed it off. Okay, cool. Oh, great. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. It's always nice when people get to see and enjoy your homes that you create. It doesn't always happen, so. Let's go to Hunting's Iborie Gardens Pleasure Palace. We gotta be careful, see if it's a naughty pleasure palace or a good one that is safe. Excuse me. I can't take anything heavy. I took a muscle relaxant yesterday, and my God, I ended up with just a terrific headache. I honestly don't know what's giving me this pain. It's been, if you've ever had like really bad flu aches and pains where everything hurts, it's one of those times where it just like your neck is super stiff, it hurts to move, it hurts to stand still, you get these pain things going through you. Oh, I understand. I mean, I used Mornoth. I had a similar feeling about it. It wasn't exactly my favorite thing to do, but I did find that that was, excuse me, that it's an adaptable house with a lot of going for it. I'm sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet. I am filling my pie hole as we speak with caffeine. Ooh, nicely lit. Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Also, I'll show you some ideas if we get a chance, but ooh, rice. Okay, butterfly bush on the inside. Nice kitchen. You know, this is actually a much more convenient styled kitchen when you think about it, because, you know, more than one person usually cooks at the same time, and it's really kind of frustrating how often you get into each other's way. I say this from experience with my husband. The two of us are always in each other's way when we're cooking, and we cook a lot. It's sort of just like one of the things we do together a lot, and we're both kind of into it, and yet we also are trying to be healthy and you know, environmentally conscious and reducing our footprint and all that stuff. So there's a lot of, you know, research and effort that goes into it. But oh wow, how lovely. This whole thing is so romantic. And then this side is up. I think we saw this side, but I just wanted to make sure. Very, very romantic home. Yeah, I turned mine into a mystery, a murder mystery type deal, but originally this house was a murder mystery. This house, Hunting's, for me, but I backed away from it. Look at these lovely little touches. Did we do anything on the roof? We did. Okay, how do we get up there? Don't know that we can. I don't see any stairways. Maybe they're in the front. Let's try. Here's a little walkway up into the pool, the lit pool. We have fishing tent. I love this house. This house has so much going for it. The only thing I would change is, and I learned this the hard way, I would build it out so that you could go further out over the water without hitting an invisible wall. I would push the invisible wall way the heck out. Makes it difficult to do a village here or anything without running into problems. Otherwise, kind of sucks. I do like the lighting up front. Very symmetrical. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's smart. Here's the thieves' den. Cute. Yeah, I don't know. This one's too restrictive. I mean, you have the ocean going out way further than they gave us the space to do with. So I would love it if they would push out the invisible walls in Hundings. What a gift that would be if they would do that for us. Then again, I'm already asking for them to pay attention to me and do things for me, so I don't know that they're gonna do that. Oh, that's pretty. It's too bad you can't get over there. There's no walkway to get up there. Maybe they removed it. Maybe they put this stuff up there and then removed the walkway. Beautiful though. Same with the little balcony over there. Very pretty. Hello, Six. What's up? Yeah, a lot of people don't agree with me on my position on that, and that's okay. Rainicorn hasn't been on recently, so let's go to their Moongrave Treehouse. And I am going to give in and take a medication. I'll be right back. You know, I think part of the problem is that they have two different masters, so to speak. Beautiful. I love Rainicorn's work. I wish they were here so we could explore it together, but they haven't been here in a while, so I don't want to ruin it for them. Oh no, pizza's the best. Now this is fascinating. Look at the flooring in here with the grating over the grasses and the red. It's very interesting. I wonder what's going on. It's like a zoo, maybe. How pretty. What I would say is they have two masters. On the one hand, they're trying to satisfy us. Probably we're the less important of their two masters, given the fact that, you know, one of them employs them, so to speak. So this is the straight away forward one. So this is the, God, what is the one in the front? The Moongrave Fane. Look at this. Oh, this is so stunning. Okay, I won't be a fish. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta stop being a fish. I'll wear heart glasses as soon as they go on. Hello? Heart glasses. Oh no, they disappeared. Oh no. I lost my heart glasses. I'll wear butterflies. Just so you know, this is what I look like with no filter. It's a very rare thing that you see me with no filter. But it happens. I love these plants. I love the texture of these plants. I need to use them more often. I never remember to. Beautiful. What a great way to build up. Ugh. Rainicorn hurts my heart. And yes, Six, you're absolutely right. It is a texture paradise. I'm in love. Makes me very happy. It's awesome when the potatoes notice things like that. It makes me happy that you guys notice it. Oh, I love this. I'm so proud that we have her as a viewer. Oh, look at this with all the background. She's got all of this stuff in the background too. Through the windows or the openings, and then this is one of those builders, when you look at their stuff, it physically hurts a little bit, because you're like, I could never do this. Oh God, I'm totally want to steal this idea. This makes me want to work in this part of my house, which is empty currently. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that overlook. Stunning. I was talking to Eslof this morning. She was looking for skulls, like skull face openings, and for doors. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got a ton of those. So I gave her a bunch. I was posting her a bunch of them, and some of them are just flipping amazing. Chin Spun is ridiculous. I love Chin Spun. I haven't seen him in a while, but he is super fantastically talented, and he had a couple of skulls that were beyond. I don't know. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. And it's like, oh, one of those ones that just hurts because it's so good. Disable. Here's let me move this over to my, no, don't do that. Open original. That's what I want. All right, this is one of Chin Spun's. Let me show you real quick, and we'll go back to this. That's one of Chin Spun's. Oh, look at that talent. That's so difficult to do, and they did such a beautiful job on it. And then this house was just, you know, amazing. Gorgeous. So I was just talking to Eslof about it and saying, you know, sometimes it hurts to see how good people are. But it's always good to remember that Chin Spun is an architect. That's what I tell myself every single time I look at Chin Spun stuff, and it hurts because it's so good. He's an architect. Of course he's good. He does it for a living. Yes, this is spectacular. I am a big fan of Rainicorn stuff. If you have not seen her other things, please, I advise you, go check out all of her homes. They are seriously all this impressive. But anyway, we were talking, Eslof and I were talking, and I said, you know, I'm not nearly as good a builder as the ones that I'm showing you, but I will point out that my best quality is how much joy I get out of builders and what they build. So it's like, oh, look at this little fox. Hello. It's I'm always, he's so cute. I'm overjoyed at what people make. And I think that's my best quality, and why you should, you know, when some of you watch me, is that I can appreciate this stuff. Even if I'm not good at it, I can appreciate it. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Guardian Wolf's Hackville roleplay. Wait, where? Where's there a sneaky? You have to tell me. Where did I miss the sneaky? Oh, I know. I love Chin Spun. I miss him. I don't know where he's been, Lavathi. Okay, going. Thank you. I should have looked. I was too busy enjoying the little... Oh! Oh, there he goes! It's a little fishing hole. I should have followed him. You're right. That would have been wise. I did a stupid. Oh, this must be the water on the ugly water in the middle. What a great way to use it. Foxy. Good. Look at how nicely they gardened this whole way. I love when people use the grasses because of the texture, but then also they use my favorite textured plant trees, and it's just great. Xenobeam, thank you so much for the follow. And Night Raven, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, enough followers. Well, Rainicorn, yes, is a follower. But that just happened to be luck. This is not a follower. This is just a person who does housing, half-built. These are not my homes. I have toured some of my homes recently, but not often. I haven't changed them much. I'm still working on some of them. It's been a while since I've actually built. I'm gonna work on it soon. When I finish playing through the new expansion, or yeah, I guess it's an expansion. I'm not done with the main quest yet, but I'm close to. Wolf's Den. 700 out of 700. And we've got creepy stuff. There's a dead body. Woohoo! Yeah, I like to look at people's homes on PCNA or PCEU. Unfortunately, I can't get on console, but when console people send me videos of their homes, I do show them. And I love it when they send me videos, but it doesn't happen too often. Oh, you did! How'd it go? Are you happy with it? Look at all this clutter. Just randomly, and then the steam engine type deals. What's going on out here? I don't know how you constantly are able to just pump things out. I give you credit. I just don't have that kind of drive anymore. I don't know. I give you credit. We got a her scene. Well, of course, it's a wolf's den. We're gonna have a her scene. That makes sense. Good clutter work with the axe just sitting in there. I do. I remember it very well. Oh, 14 effects. I didn't even notice. I liked it because it was thoughtful. Ooh. Oh, it's a stable. Okay. More using the wolves or doggies. Good lighting. Putting a light in here so you can actually like notice it at night. Good move. Oh, I was going through some one of the houses in the expansion. Oh, look at the butterflies, the torch bugs. Oh, good. Well, when I go and tour it, I'll be sure to. You need to point that out to me if you're on. That's lovely. Torch bugs. Snow. They added snow up here. Wow, I guess we're in the mountains. What was I saying? Saying something. I forget. I lost my train of thought. Oh, guys, I'm so bad at that. My memory is so bad. I'm getting older. And my disease makes it worse. Beautiful. It was something important. I just can't remember what it was. Oh, look at that. They put the water in there, the clear water. Smart move. It makes it look really good. Ah, that's what I was going to tell you about. Oh, great. Okay. Well, remind me on a day I haven't seen anything of yours yet, and then we'll focus on it. See the light bleed coming through the doors? No, or the walls? Nothing that Guardian Wolf did wrong. It's just a base game problem from lighting. So I was walking around in, I want to say Gideon? And perhaps the Mara's, or DeBella's chapel, perhaps. They have, in one of those buildings in Gideon, I think, just the worst light bleed problem. And when you come in, it's almost blinding, the light bleed. And I was like, seriously, guys, like, if it's happening to you, maybe it should be something that either you work around or something you, I don't know, try to fix, perhaps. I just saying. Looks terrible when it happens from Zos. Look at this clutter game. Very nice, Guardian Wolf. In the kitchen. I want that sweet roll. Oh, they built their own little oven here. I guess it's an oven. Fireplace? I'm not sure what to call it. Noms. Noms. They added the wolfie in the middle. And it's interesting, they added this as a built-in section. I wonder why the dorms were built in like that. It's insane. I mean, like, I haven't seen it so bad in like a regular ZOS area before. It is really poorly done in that area. It's just really, what a terrible thing. All right, so this is the second floor, which you can use, but you have to build a bridge or some sort of stairway across, otherwise you can't get to the other side. So what Guardian Wolf has done here is the right thing to do. Oh, look at that. And you got the throne. Probably Guardian Wolf's throne. Actually, let's see if I'm right. We'll go to Gideon real quick and see if I'm correct about that. If my memory serves. It's just annoying. I am easily annoyed by things that I feel like should be fixed. As you know, I've been complaining on the forums about Panther Fang, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people agree with me about the pricing or anything like that, so I don't know what the end result is going to be. I just want them to fix it, and I don't think they will. Some people think that the numbers are, that the slot amounts are fine. Like, seriously? How can you think that the slots are fine? They said, you know, oh, a chapel and a fort and a courtyard don't have to be heavily filled, but it's still 3 different zones the size of Leywin. How are you gonna not? I don't know. Even if you do it simply without a lot of items, you're gonna have problems. All right, let's go to Gideon real quick. I don't know. It just irks me. I would have thought everybody would agree with me on that part, but no. People do not. Everyone has their own opinion. Opinion. I think it is the Debella Chapel, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I just thought everybody would just say, yeah, that's ridiculous. You can't do that, but they're not. They're saying other things. Alright, so be it. I could be totally wrong about where it was. Yeah, I'm wrong. That's a shame. I wish I had remembered which house it was. Some house, like, where you come in and, it, like, right on the side there is this, like, painfully bright stuff. I don't know. Alright, moving on.
I guess we all have future pants.
37 days. Scrying Eye Blood Manor.
And the next day. And the day after that.
But yeah, not really anybody paying attention to the vehicle posts on the forums. I'm surprised. I thought more people would be commenting or awesoming for people's builds, but I guess maybe less people are interested in vehicles than I thought. I kind of figured everyone thought that the vehicles were neat, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh, effects. Scrying Eye, Grand Physic, 14 effects. Oh, goodness, we went vampy. Hello. Oh, goodness, look at that sky. Whoa, Severed Head Arena. Well, there is a severed head right in front of it. You gotta give them that. That is true. Alright, and I'm assuming this is where two fighters stand and then begin their fight. Oh, look at that! That's a really nicely done arena. Oh, that's cute. They got jet flames coming up out of the lights. This is a fun arena. I wonder if they use it. You know, some people probably do. Use the arenas they build. I suspect not everyone does. Because, like, you know, not every guild does that kind of thing. Wow, that's a dock. Okay. I was trying to figure out what that was. It's a dock. Alright, so this gives us a good view of the house itself. Looks like they went vampy with all the red. Of course, that's EHT. So they took the windows. This is what I was trying to tell you, Night Raven. This is actually a good example. There are curves in there, but by using multiple ones, like multiple tall ones, they're able to do it. Let me see if I can find a wall that's similar to the one that you're dealing with, and see if I can show you what I meant. I'm trying to think of where I could find a good rounded wall, because I don't have the house that you're working on. Like a little diving board or something. Painkillers are starting to kick in. Yay, yay, yay! Stabby's in less pain. Good job. Of course, in the long run, they'll probably give me a massive headache, but multiple diving boards. This person wants to dive. So I think they used two? No, one. Okay, so what they used was the water effect, or the aether. That might be aether. Let me double check. Water, Cold Harbor. So they put water over the windows. They basically just took a big old thing of water and just went tall. They took the whole thing, stuck it in a wall, and went up. Well, nothing is in this game. Don't ask me why. They don't seem to be able to get things, like, straight. I just don't know what it is. If it's just that it doesn't matter to them, or if it's a flaw in the builder, whatever the builder is they're using, or whatever. But you would have assumed that with Precision Edit that Cardi had that stuff built in now. Maybe it just doesn't tell them that they have something that isn't straight, you know? Maybe they just... Maybe it just, they don't check for it, and since it doesn't give them a warning, you know? Like, oh, your walls aren't straight, or, oh, there's a window on this side that isn't on the other side, or something like that. People complaining about the window situation. It's like, they're never gonna go back and fix that. Are you crazy? Don't hold your breath. They got other things to worry about, and that is not one of them. $700 out of 700. So, you know, just like others, they are using these as a way to... I wonder, does anyone know that if I'm given Decorator in, like, for example, Night Raven's house, that can I do EHT in it? I would assume I can, but I don't know for sure. Too bad Bayushi isn't on, or Aya. They know that kind of stuff. Because if I could, I would like to test it just in Wraithholme, period, and see if I could do it. do like the red though. It's a really good idea that you use water. It's a very interesting idea. It's times like this I wish I had the PTS installed, but I don't. And I'm not sure if you can even buy Wraith Home on the PTS right now, you know. More bloody water. I've seen someone do this with Wraith Home too, where they turn the water red like blood. Creepy, creepy. Oh my god, it's creepy. Eat them up, yum. Alright, let me see. What's rounded? Oh, I hate this house out of the lobby. Ah, boo. You're probably right. I mean, I guess Boulder Tree's rounded, but they don't have good windows for me to show you. Windows and rounded. I'm not sure I'm going to find anything like that.
Don't pretend you're no good, 'cause I can see your sunshine dripping out your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh, good. Oh, you didn't mean to leave a trail for me, but you didn't know I'm tripping. It's alright with me if it's alright.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Then I could be whatever
That's typically the way it goes.
that you need me to, my love, 'cause you're golden.
I might be able to show you a toe gallon.
'Cause you're golden.
Let's test that idea.
Wish I like one would be. If they hadn't been love, right? Sleeping all the time, I know why you stay inside. Safer to save your life.
So, essentially, have you ever seen one of, let me show you. One of, Chrysea's dresses? It's the same concept. So let me get you her dresses. I should at least have one or two. That she makes entirely out of effects. Yeah, let me switch. Hold on. I'm a potato. Alright. She's crazy with the effects sometimes. She's just amazing what she can do. But I have critters, I believe it's under for. Or maybe things, we'll see. But she is able to make dresses out of effects because she's insane. I love her for it, but it's insane. Hello, Tanu Banu. Tanu has offered to, very kindly, to be one of the volunteers to help judge the upcoming Pride contest, which is very appreciated. Because, truthfully, I am so bad at choosing because I love everything, and I'm like, you know, I hate making people feel like anybody's better or worse than anyone else, so I just suck at that. So it's always appreciated when somebody is willing to do that with me and help me out. So it's not effects, it's not maybe ideas? Could be ideas. Give me a second here. I know which house I think she has it in, but it won't. I don't think her effects are currently all uploaded because of the fact that she's limited in the number she can upload. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see if I can figure it out. I do appreciate it. Yeah. No, you can DM it. That'd be awesome. Alright. So this is what I'm thinking. We do have a rounded wall here with curves. So this should work. Alright. So we're going to use a opaque rectangle just to make it simple. But we can also use, if you wanted, we could also use a window, but it just wouldn't look the same. So let's make this red. Select the, oh, so we have two here. Let's delete the one that's clear. Alright, we'll use the red one. Alright. La la la. So part of what I noticed you were doing that may be a problem is that by shrinking it in to the size of the spot, you're gonna be so close to being hold on, I gotta close this a little bit, needing to be accurate. What I would suggest instead is embedding it. So by that I mean, sometimes you gotta get really fiddly with this stuff. Is this? You kind of fit it into the slot, and then if you had another window above this, this would show above as well. And then you could clone it, and then you would have to fiddle with this one as well. But eventually you would get it, if that makes any sense. So it would be strips. You're dealing with strips. Instead of individual windows, you're dealing with strips of them. Now, you shouldn't have any flicker, and you shouldn't have any problems with corners from any position if you do it that way. Does that make sense? You just have to fit it into the slots. Which I know Raytheon has, because it has those windows you don't like. Let's see. I hope this helps other people as well. Even with the curve, if you use small enough strips, you should be able to fill things out. What do you mean, like in terms of darker or brighter, or just all colors? Because I mean, it has a chooser, it has a picker. Let me take a look. There is another option. You may not like it, but there is another option. I think the most important thing is you have to go a lot bigger than, you have to go bigger than what you were doing. You were sending me, when you sent me a picture, you basically had gotten it to the exact size of the holes that you're in. You need to go bigger than the hole, if that makes any sense. So like, make the object a little bigger than this thing you're trying to cover. That way you don't see it from the sides, and it shouldn't flicker out when you have sides. You would have to use a lot of strips, but you could do it. Not if you do it exactly big enough, I think. You might be able to do it if you did it just right. It might be difficult, but you might be able to do it, especially if you use the regular shape like you did. I think, let me show you. Hopefully, I do hope that Eleanor Crest is a good example. If you do it just outside of it, so that it's high, it's hard to explain. You're gonna have to fiddle with it, and if you figure it out, you're gonna be the person who, you know, figured it out, and then other people will use your technique. I know what you're saying, that the frame is thin, but you might be able to still do it. I'm giving it a shot. I mean, I know this is kind of boring to some people, but we're trying to problem solve here. And many of you don't know very much about EHT, and this might help. You know, just seeing it in use. All right. Actually, that front door is a perfect example. It's got a very thin frame like that, you see? I see what you can see what I mean. So let's do the Redoran window. Building materials. Redoran? No, I'm doing Red Guard window. Hold on a second, I can't see anything. Window, pane, Red Guard. There's the one I was looking for. There we go. Well, then if you give up on it, you give up on it. That's okay. You know, you don't have to do it. But it's people say that effects are easier and a cheat. You can see how true that is now. Sometimes they are harder to get to work right. You know what I mean? You do know what I mean. So here's the deal. Okay, you really have to fiddle with it in order to get it to work right. You have to go, if you do, hold down the shift or the control button, the increments it moves in is slightly smaller than what you can normally. So it works in smaller increments. Now, there you go. That fits exactly. It's bigger than the spot itself. So why is my guard walking on walls? It's bigger than the size of the slot itself, so you won't see it from the sides. Hello, Ninja. What's up? I mean, there's a lot of fiddling to it, I admit. Yeah, it's been a while. But it will work if you fiddle with it. You know what I mean? You can do it. I believe in you. If you want. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know, there's no shame in saying, I don't want to deal with it. But I think this would solve your problems. Poof! Right through a glass window, man. Right through it. Shmish. Funny. Whatever, you know, it's all you. See, look, even I have flicker problems in some cases because I'm layering effects. Layering effects can cause flicker. But I shouldn't have any flicker here. This shouldn't cause any other flickering. The other problem you may have is there's an after rendering effect that ESO does itself, and I think your fog that you have in front of the purple windows may be short-circuiting what you're trying to do. So, just saying, it could be that it won't let you do it properly. I don't know. I suck. Whatever. All right. We just did Scrying Eye. Let's do Cadaverous Spawns Lake Watch roleplay. No, I know what you're saying, and I wish I could do it in that house for you, but I don't seem to be able to do that. Otherwise, I would love to just do it for you. No, I know, the fog is default. It's the same way, there's water After Effects in Earth Tear that does the same thing, like it cuts things out. There's some waterfalls that make things disappear. It's very strange. So you might be better off just with rocks or something. Ninja Pat. You may have to use effects for something else and then use rocks or Daedric rocks or something. 506. Like watch. We've got blue. I wish I could see this at night. And then I could see the way it glows. There's several other issues that do that in different houses. Cuts out graphics, messes with graphics. I wish it didn't work that way, but whatever. I have no brain. Brainless. I have the knowledge in my head. I'm just not good at imparting it. Have you noticed that? I wish I could. I could just come there and do it, you know? But maybe I can't. Alright, we've got... This is interestingly done. It's obviously a, it's an RP home, so there's so many spots with their stuff going on. Like, look, here you have people gambling and drinking. You've got people are giving Nocturnal some of their offerings and prayers. This is probably not a let's go get these guys, and more of a look at our famous membership. There's treasure and skulls in the middle. I really like the Velothi tablecloths across this. Looks excellent. Some of them are eating, some of them have blood, some of them have a heart with a knife in it because creepy. They're making plans. There's a bat. That's probably two of them right there, just chilling as bats. There's a bartender who happens to be a thrall. And the chef is very slow. He's a very slow chef. But he gets the job done eventually. Just very slowly. Same with the bartender. Beautiful. More bartenders. Hey, Ollie, you're absolutely right. That's why some of the effects conflict and some of them and flicker and some of them don't. And it's really strange to me which ones do and which ones don't. I can't quite get my finger on, I guess it's just a trial and error kind of thing, which ones flicker and which ones don't. But there are some on the same channel. I don't know how that works, but it does do that. I don't know why, but some of them work perfectly and some of them don't. It's very strange. Like my brain is very strange. Shabak roleplay, trading on the ice. I noticed that if Swankery comes on, she is really good at layering. She somehow gets bubbles to layer, whereas I always have them cutting out and can't use bubbles for that reason. I don't know how she manages it. She must do something differently than I do. But her bubbles always work and my bubbles don't. But then again, that's Swankery and she's awesome. I mean, the reason why a lot of us know a lot of this stuff about effects is unfortunately just because we've had to fuss with it so much when we're doing our own thing. Trading on the ice, we're less than half. Let me poke my nose up here real quick. One of her small houses has a really great fish tank in it. And I know you guys weren't asking about this, but it's just something that's on my mind and I want to show you. Oh, she must not have it up. Okay, no problem. This is one of her apartments. Has it up. Beautiful situation, McCall. Alright. She's like the best at fish tanks. I really don't know anyone better than her at fish tanks. She's like the best. Alright. We're up to exercise, so not exercised, enchanted. Let's go. There's no more enchanted, so let's go to Mystery 13X exercised. Holidays and celebrations. I'm gonna guess it's a whatchamacallit, Halloween house. God, the pain is so much better. But this is the problem, right? This is why people take narcotics, because it makes all the pain go away. I wish it didn't work this way. I wish there was something simpler that was safer. Oh, happy Father's Day and have a great time. See you later, Jemima. Congrats again on yesterday. I'm so happy for you. And you know, happy Father's Day to you all. And for those of you who are not fathers and have a father figure in your life of any kind, you might want to remember to call them. Because I know I forget repeatedly unless my husband reminds me. So yeah, this is a Halloween house. It's a little over half full, but it's got all the important bits, right? Spooky lighting, scary things, pumpkins, scary animals, torture, death, mayhem, ugh, creepy zombies, bats, creepy people, crows, or crows, not bats, sorry. Things coming out of trees, terrifying, thank you. So, oh, but you do have a banker and a trader right here. Very useful. And there we go. Murder and mayhem. Death and destruction. That's about right. Moving right along. Nothing to do with them doing anything wrong. It's just, you know, that is what it is. Kind of creepy. Enchanted Gents Rogue. Anybody have any questions about building? Things you want to know, pictures you need to see for ideas, anything you like. I would love to share any ideas I have with you. Or ideas I have snipped for you. Hello! How you doing, Masha? I think I looked at one of your houses yesterday, but I didn't do the index yet. I'm gonna do it today. So I did EU yesterday. And all my troubles were so far away. 461 out of 600. Definitely a holiday house. Although it seems like more of a crafting house, perhaps. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I see a cool lighting situation up there. Nice clutter in here, actually. Somebody's painting. Lots of clutter. But look at those lights. That's pretty beautiful, isn't it? You could make a whole shandy like that, I bet. And I bet it'd be gorgeous. I wish salt lamps were less expensive. Beautiful lining up all of this stuff. So this person has a real flair with clutter. You do, you always do. It's every other day. I try to do it in equal split. But I do make exceptions for you, Lavathi, because you're special. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to go downstairs. I'm an idiot. Hold on. At least I remembered eventually, right? I used you as an example, Lavathi. Hey, Nordenheim. I used you as an example of why Stone Eagle needs settable entrances and why Pantherfang needs settable entrances. I really like your clutter game, Jax. Even with only 461 out of 600 items, you still managed to make it really nicely cluttered. I think you did a good job. Genuinely. It's a house to visit during... Okay, you let me know when it gets daylighty out there, and then I'll head over for you. Okay. We got 21 days. Mirella, Debella Shrine, Earth Tear. This is Dark Esmeralda as well. She has 2 accounts, so she can do as many houses as she wants of the same type. And she's really talented. She usually does art, like she'll have wall art in her houses. Oh god, the paint is so much better. It's like night and day. Are you on NA right now, Norton? Because right now I mean, I always have a million houses I can look at lately. I have a backlog, but I'm always willing to put somebody who's on ahead of other people if you're wow, look at those swirled. I really like those swirled plants, that's the word. Plants. Oh, pretty. 292 out of 700. I've seen her picture of this. This is beautiful. As long as you're on NA, I could go to it. Beautiful. I do remember. Oh, okay. Then, let me see. I guess I could head over there since Lovathi's asking too. Let me switch as soon as I finish looking at this. I really liked this picture, Marella, so I'm glad you were able to share this No, I'm gonna head over. I'm really glad you were able to share it in person too, because I saw your picture up on the forums, I want to say, when we were doing Daedric Shrines, and I thought it was super pretty. Yeah, okay, so that's it. It's just the shrine. So we'll head on over to... I keep seeing that Bantam Guar and wanting to hit collect. So tonight we get Bantam Guars. Should be exciting. Yes, it's Morelha. She is super talented. She's a real housing enthusiast. Very nice person. She has a great sense of color. I first met her in a contest where some bad things happened. Things didn't go the way they should have by who was running the contest. And I felt so bad because their work was so phenomenal. And reached out to them to let them know that I felt really bad because their work was so good. And I think that connected us early on, is that I do recognize her talent, and I wanted her to know not to feel bad. I hate it when people get hurt in contests. They shouldn't. It's the worst. I'm always trying to encourage people to enter and not feel bad and all that kind of stuff, but you just can't control it. People are gonna get hurt. It's a competition. And what's funny is that when you think about it, we're a whole bunch of the most sensitive people in the world. We're builders, right? You know, we're the most sensitive people there are, at least in this community. Maybe exception would be, I don't know, clothing people. I'm not sure. But people like us are very sensitive. And yet we have all these competitions all the time. And I'm to blame too. I'm holding one as well. But the reason why is because people like them. Unfortunately, they hurt people even though they like them. And I wish I could just do a... Oh, I know, right? It's painful. People get hurt. And it's the worst. And that's why for over a year, I didn't do a contest even though I wanted to. Because I was like, this is going to end poorly. I ended up giving out a ton of prizes to work around that. And I think it did work, but if it wasn't that it was for Pride, I may not have had done another contest again. I have an open contest for Pride right now. I will give you the link should you be interested. You should be. Everybody should be interested. Because it's less about winning and more about pride this time. And I'm mainly doing it because it's such an important topic. And that's why I'm giving away 2 Water's Edges out of my own pocket, because it's worthwhile. Here is the link. Should you wish to check it out, enter. I only have 1 entry so far, guys. I know some of you are working on it, though, so I'm not panicking yet. Plus, it's still pretty far away. You didn't know I was doing Pride Month? Or that I'd only had 1 entry? I'm coming on EU. Thank you. I'm so glad. People are... I really want people to celebrate those who are part of that community. It is due July 12th. So you still have time. If enough people ask me to visit, to continue out the contest, I'd be willing to do that too. Gives more people time to enter. But I wanted to get it started during June, which is Pride Month. But I have to say, I let Cardi know I'm doing the contest, and he was super, super happy about it. So I know he's very pro Pride. So I had thought about contacting ZOS and asking them to promote it, but oh, that'd be wonderful. Excellent. I I consider myself an ally, and I can't believe no one has had one of those before, one of those kind of contests before, but it turns out that I think it was Octavian did a fashion pride contest, and then Loctavian rather, just about the same time that I started this. So there's that one going on. I believe Ishabu is doing one, but I don't have any details on it. But before this, I haven't seen anybody do Pride Month stuff, and I don't know why, and I'm very sad about it. Oh, you did take part. Good. I tried to promote it, but I don't know that I promoted it as much as I should have, because he's a great guy. I'm a big fan. Let me change this too. I'm looking weird. So yeah, I tried to promote it, but I've been really bad about promoting contests and stuff lately. I can't keep track of them all. I used to, but I just haven't had the energy. There's just so many. So yeah, I couldn't believe that I've not seen one before. I did have a love contest. Oh, what a sweetheart. Good for him. Good for him. You know what? It's tempting to do that. It really is. I'll be honest. I have put aside all the money that I've earned from the stream, which isn't a lot. I don't make a ton of money. I don't ask for money. You know, if I get money, yay. But generally, I do not get a lot. Sorry about the long load times. It's EU. You know how it goes. Generally, I don't make a ton of money off this, and I don't ask for money, and that's okay. But any money I've had, I've set aside, and I want to reinvest in you guys. He does. He really does. They are. I don't know if he's a he, him, or a they, them. I should just say they. So yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, you know, let's be honest. J-Heart does it too. J-Heart gives out gifts, but I don't think that they did. Oh, there are they. I didn't realize. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what their pronouns are. So I tend to go they, but I'm not sure what they go by. They, them. Got it. Thank you for letting me know. That is important knowledge. I will keep that in mind. I'm sure they're used to people making that mistake. Who was it really recently? Demi, what's her name? One of the singers just came out as gender fluid. Demi Lovato. And she has an article that just came out on BuzzFeed about how her family is adjusting to their new pronouns. And they said that their family's trying really hard, but they mess up sometimes, and she doesn't mind as long as they're trying. But then they said, there are times where I might have to choose. I had this conversation with someone. I was in Texas, and I was like, does that make me a cowgirl or a cowboy? I didn't want to be a cow person, so I went with cowgirl. So, I mean, even they're saying it's like, you know, something that they try to work on. So, one of my friend's kids is trans, and I believe goes by they, them. And it took me a really long time, because what happened was they changed their name, and started using mail. Demi Lovato, you're right. Sorry, did I say the wrong name? Let's see what time it is. We'll go to Nordenheim and then we'll go to Lovathi's to give it more time to be daylight. It does. It totally does. And when I first started streaming, I didn't even do it. I was so far behind on that. And you know, even as an ally, I didn't do it very much. Oh, you need to. Did you say Daggerfall, Nordenheim? I can't go to your Daggerfall. It won't let me. Unless you meant a different house. Perhaps you meant... Oh, your Nordenheim one. Okay. That's why. But I'm learning. And so my friend, their now son, you too. Happy Father's Day and all to everyone. And to everyone with a father figure, make sure you send them love today. So my friend's son, when they transitioned, they used he, him. And so I used a different name. It went from Hannah to Ori or something like that. And I had to get used to that. And that was fine. And then they switched again, and they went to they, them, and changed the name again, and, oh, you're here. And I'm totally screwed up. I'm just completely screwed up. Oh, we'll go to yours next, Lavati. It looks like it's daytime now. Look at you. You're handsome. You're a very handsome character. I don't know what outfit you're wearing, but it's nice. Let me check out your tower. So, I'm still screwing up with them, but they're very patient and kind about it. So I'm more worried about upsetting their parents, you know, because I know their parents are very supportive, and you know, you do your best you can, but sometimes you forget. I mean, I'm a Generation Xer, I guess, because I'm born in 77. And when we were in school in the 80s, they drilled it into our heads that it was that neutral is he, right? Even at that age, I knew that was bullshit. But that's what they drilled into your head. Look at this forge. This must have been cost a pretty penny with those different elves, dark elf coals, looking good. So it was really hard for me to get my head around the fact that it was not improper grammar, because it's not. It's proper now, and everyone can suck it if they don't agree. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Guys, do you see how much more I talk when I'm not in pain? It's great, isn't it? I should be high more often. I'm so much happier, and the stream goes longer, and everything feels right. Chapel! Oh, how pretty. Who are they praying to? Beautiful chapel. Oh, great use of those new planters. Did they? Oh man, not me. It was always he. Always. That was drilled into my brain. That's why when I had so much... That is gorgeous. That is why I had so much trouble with it. I was from New York. And let's be honest, parts of Long Island are still extremely conservative. So maybe that's the problem? Non-denominational? Well, that's fair. Also, I don't know if I went upstairs. Forgive me, I did. Okay. I'm a little flaky today. I can't believe that New York was more, maybe it was just my teachers. I don't know, but New York was more conservative than Texas. I mean, maybe parts of it. They're certainly got a bunch of backwards ass people now. My poor sister. My sister is just as liberal as me. And I'm sorry, guys, this isn't really politics as much as, I mean, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. My sister is just as liberal as I am, if not more. And she's very outspoken, what used to be very outspoken about it. And then she took over my daughter's, her daughter's Girl Scouts. And oh my God, all of the drama that came out of that. Look at this, beautiful, cream colored and red and beautiful. Great colors. That's interesting. I love this as a centerpiece. Oh, you got the new flame Nixad too, huh? I got it out of a crate. I was lucky. Beautiful. It is. It is. We're gonna go to yours next, but so some of the moms would show up with their shorts on for particular, you know, political people and start fights with people. It was awful. So you're in charge here. Am I signing a contract? I gotta warn you, I'm a lawyer in real life. Oh, beautiful. See, I've seen more and more people doing this now. They're using the greenhouses as aquariums with such colors. Stunning. Yeah, be careful. Careful with me. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys gotta hear this. My ex-boyfriend and I were driving around in LA. He was driving. And some girl, young teenage girl, rear-ends him just the slightest bit, right? And she pokes a hole in his, look at the little crab motor in there, Gavrota, whatever the hell they're called. Oh, I can't open the door. Am I supposed to? Thank you. She hits him, and so she gets out. We pull over, you know, to go talk, and she is in tears, and she says, "Oh my God, there was a bee. It flew in my window. I'm so sorry. I hate you. Just tell me what to do." And what's funny is, look at your bun. I'm a lawyer, and he's a high-level paralegal, my ex-boyfriend. And so it was like, you just hit like the wrong people. But the funny part is that we're completely, we were both chill with it, and we're like, never mind, don't worry about it. It's so little damage, just walk on by, you know, you're fine. But we did tell her that it was a lawyer and a paralegal she had, just to give her a laugh that she couldn't get more unlucky, except for the fact that we're both just very kind. Oh, so they get changed in here and then go into the sauna? That's the part you said you didn't finish? It looks pretty darn finished to me. It looks great. Alright, we'll go out to the dock. So that was funny. The look on her face. She just completely was mortified. And we're like, believe me, we don't care. It's fine. It's an old car. It's not much damage. You're fine. That's the kind of person I am. I mean, I don't want to stress anybody out. It's beautiful. And this dock is beautiful. Great usage of these trellises. And sinking that in is smart too. I like it. If you change it again and you want me to come back and look at it again, I'd be happy to. Also, by the way, good lighting. Did you use Varla stones or Sijic Varla? I see them. Nice blue lighting. Which house, Lavathi, my dear? I don't know if you knew this, Lavathi, but I did name check you on the forums. I hope you don't mind. When I was talking about Panther Fang, I said, "Oh, you are most welcome." Up at the top, I said, okay. Configurable entrances. I was talking about how we need them. All right, you got it. I said that if they needed an example, Check out Stony Eagle Airy Lavathi's on EU. She, like many others, just used the outside, and if you didn't know it, you'd likely just leave and miss a spectacular airship. So I was using you as an example to why we need configurable entrances, and I think it's gotta happen. It's very frustrating that they don't work on that. Is anyone else on EU that would like me to take a look at their home before I leave? Oh, is this another ruin? Marketplace. You've been on the ruin tip lately. The last, there's 2 that I've seen from you before recently that were antiquarian. Turning around after seeing the first 6 items. And look, she's got the grating. Of course. No, I'm glad you asked. The grating is from the fire, used as a drain or something like that. Also, this is sage. Looks so good. It's one of my favorite flowers for texture reasons. Of course, so is the grass. The grass looks like it's coming up through some sort of basement. Why is the market ruined? What happened to it? So sad. Somebody was looking for a cabin the other day, and I wasn't on EU, but I really wanted to go show them some of the little houses you have in your Hall of Lunar Champion. I might go back there today if you don't mind to get them some pictures. What do they have the sign up saying? Are you playing through the new content, Lavathi? Because there's Marketplace of Zenithar that's ruined that this strongly reminds me of. Except that this is a different... Hello, sweetheart. It's a different kind of thing. Who's an entitled customer? Me? Very. Damn it. Give me everything I want. Look at all the baskets. So it's an ongoing market. It's not a closed or done market. It's still here. It's just a little messy in the front. Oh, congratulations. There is a Zenithar market that is ruined, but it is more spidery and crappy than your market. But it does have ruins around it. And it's a dungeon, a public dungeon. Beautiful. See, this strikes me as more realistic. I never really looked very closely at that. There's a lot of mushrooms in there, aren't there? 1 fish and a lot of mushrooms. It is gorgeous, as usual. Everything she does is gorgeous. And there's another example of the house if you want to use the Breton stuff. Bread. Oh, nope. Let me close that. Sorry. Everything Lavathi does is so beautiful. I thought your hubby was gonna help. And secondly, when I moved, one of the best things I did, if you can afford it, is shipping stuff home. If you can ship ahead of time, it's less stuff for you to carry. I love this. And there's the little shed with the stuff out front. I mean, look at this. It's all so natural. I love your clutter. Beautiful. Nobody's in the stocks though. I guess nobody's been stealing stuff lately. No, it's beautiful. Where are you, by the way? I lost you. I know he's clueless, but even a clueless person knows how to pack a box. Maybe poorly, but he could do it. Look at you flipping your coin here. You could be an NPC. You look so perfect for this. Yes, she is talented. I will quickly go to her Whole Lunar Champion after this because I need to... I didn't get the petals yet, so clearly I'm missing something. There's something I'm missing. Wouldn't surprise me. It's a gate or a bridge? It's a closed bridge. Okay. What am I missing? It is pretty. You know what I liked? I think it was Azalea Stone. Did a fantastic. Oh, yay! I win. Thank you. I love it. I'll show you real quick what I was talking about. To the Hall Lunar Champion, so you guys can see, and I can get a picture of the cottages there. Azalea Stone, I think, did a really neat job with hers. She did a shopping center of sorts. Like each level section is a different shop, and their florist is gorgeous. But each one of them is a different shop, and it actually looks really neat. That's on NA. I can speak, really, I can. If you want to see it. Nobody is changing me out of my funny faces today. I will have to change them myself, I suppose. I will be something else. I will be... Oh, cool. I'll be the rich potato now. Azaleas? Or, so this is the Lunar Champion that I'm talking about, unless you changed it, in which case I was going to hurt you in the face. Of course, the front entrance that I just zoomed through is gorgeous, but I've already toured this house, so if you wish to see it, that's there too. Now this might be my favorite build she's ever done, and I don't know. I think it's because it's so unbelievably unexpected. Do you know where we are? We're in, we are in Lion's Den, the little section Lion's Den with the cabin and everything, which is all back here in Hall of the Lunar Champion. All of this detail, all of this amazingness racetrack town is done, and when you look at it closely, it's spectacular. Is done, yes, it is. You should come visit it, Nordenheim. This is on NA, it's on the EU with you. And in person, it's just amazing that this is just that one section. One section. Look, there's the house. This is the house for the limestone. And all of this is built in front of it. Yes, it's an open house, I believe. Look at the close-up views. I mean, even a close-up, this diorama holds up as more than a diorama, doesn't it? You could do that, but you can also use EHT. But sure, add me as a friend. Keep it. Don't temporarily. You can add me as a friend. That goes for any of you. Feel free to add me as a friend in game. I don't mind at all. No, that's fine. Beautiful homes. Oh, and then the stairway up. I almost missed it. There we go. And look at that with the little chimneys. I love it so much. This is my favorite. Oh, look at you, Katie. This is my favorite. Look at the water wheel. Isn't that amazing? This is my favorite section of this house. Because of the fact that you can build out and up so much. Beautiful, beautiful work. And I've never seen anyone take advantage of it so spectacularly as Lavathi does. I mean, she just kicks ass. I actually got, I think I got booted from the theories, but not on purpose. I think I was just not active and they needed the slot, which is always okay. I'm not offended. But I did like being in the guild, but I wasn't doing anything on it. So, oh, here, you get an even better view from up top. It's so beautiful. Look at all the little smoky village stuff. Doesn't it though, Tanu? Lavathi's so incredibly talented. Did anyone else speak up and say that whether they wanted to, somebody else was going to say whether or not I should visit their home while I'm over here on EU? Beautiful. I love it. I think you're already here, so I'm gonna go move on to another house while we're here. Real quick. Yes. Well, that's her. That's her. She's just a genius. I'm not kidding. She's absolutely brilliant. When it comes to housing especially. She's just a fantastic builder. And a nice person. Also, she helped me figure out some major problems that I was having. Let's go to Foggiest Ideas Museum's Antiquarian, because we haven't done an antiquarian yet. Make sure you enter ! Potato. PCNA or PCNEU only. I give away 50,000 gold every day. I wish I could give to console, but we all know that that's not going to happen because I'm not stream team. I wish I were. Boo. Boo hiss. No matter what I do, I try. Alright. Aw, your guys are sweet. I mean, I'm certainly busting my ass to do it. 596 out of 600. I'm trying. My indexes, I'm constantly, you know, practically begging. I'm giving away Crown Crate a week now. Maybe I need to do more, but that would cost me more money that I may not actually be making from the stream. Look at that. It is a nice museum. Most people, you know what's funny, is that most people put antiquity stuff up, but don't put up art. Look at how they matched everything. Look at the coloring. They picked things that shape and color match. That is really cool. You know, one of the first things that made me want to tour houses was, and it's not his fault, I understand it, but I had this little tiny detail in my Huddings when J.R. toured it once. And I was so upset that he missed it because it was a detail that I thought was so cool. Uh-oh. I think your fruit fell through the desk. You may want to fix that, just so you know. And I was so sad about it. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm touring... Oh, you just want to pull it further in. That way it doesn't show out the back. I want to pay attention to those details. I want to find them. I don't want to miss them. But, you know, I still miss things, and people get upset, and I feel bad. But I do the best I can to try to notice all the little touches, like, you know, making all of the paintings have a theme color, you know, that they match perfectly. The blue over that, you know, the organization of even the not tabards, but I never remember their name. Banners, the way that they're sized. I mean, it's all very thought out. And I try to appreciate that. But, you know, I still miss things. And I understand, and God, do I feel for him. Oh, crap, Storming. Why didn't you remind me? I was gonna do that today. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I guess. What a dummy I am. I totally was gonna do that today. Look at the HFB, and then I just late. All right, I wrote it down. I won't forget tomorrow. There's a little spot for reading. Oh, wow. All of their busts. Very busty. Ah! Get it? You are my brain. Don't you remember that, Night Raven? You're totally my brain, and I forget things. Lovely little bedroom. Let's go around back. There is a mammoth. You know what's funny is, my husband doesn't play this game, but he knows who Sithis is. And I can't help it, but every time I say Sithis, I say Sithis, just joking around. And now he does. And he does it too. He picked it up. I'm trying to get Listy to enter things. Listy, who is a really good builder, is too afraid to enter against people in DDA. And I'm like, you know what? It's not about the contest. It's just about sharing your art. Don't feel bad. You're a merman. Or the library belongs to a merman. Oh, I love the added trees through here. This is lovely. All of the beautiful gardening. Oh, lovely. Oh, no. I need to figure out a different way to get around. I'm a dummy. Oh, while I'm here, let me fix what I did wrong on Gandalf's house real quick. Oh, Gandalf was so upset with me. I feel so bad. He was kind about it, but based on his reaction, I felt really bad. He seemed really upset with me. I apparently did not look up enough in Gandalf's house, and I feel terrible about it. Let me do that real quick. There it is. Swiss Alpine Club. He was not pleased with me. Loading, loading, loading. I do admit that sometimes I'm just really flaky. I do the best that I can, but I'm not always so. Sack hut? What's a sack hut? Antiportas. Oh, okay. Well, tell me when I do it. That way I don't forget. What's a sack hut? Does anyone know? I love this. We looked at this the other day. It was beautiful. It's true. And I mean, I know some of them would prefer to only have me tour it when they're there, but I stream at such an odd time that just isn't gonna. I did miss all of this. I am so sorry, Gandalf. I am a dummy. I did get down there. I thought that was the build. I didn't see this house at all. What a beautiful home. I owe you a deep apology, Gandalf, and I'm glad you told me so that I could fix it, and I'm super sorry about it. Look at even the gardening is beautiful. I hope that all is forgiven. It is cool. It's beautiful. Hand-built house. I love the panes in the window. And we've got a kitchen with Caldora. What? Hey, you. Love me some Aya. I'm gonna say this one last time, and then I'm not gonna bring it up again. Aya Lockhart and Bayushi or any of the other people who do this is amazing. commission builds, you may trust. They are potatoes, they are trustworthy, they follow through, they are, you know, you can trust them with anything, with their builds. I just want you to know that, because it has not yet been fixed. I'm going to say it one last time, and then I'm not going to say it again, unless it gets fixed. But Devil Dogette, who is a for hire builder, took off with 10 million gold and did not return it, and left the server that the person who gave it to them was on, and ripped it off of the guild as well, because I think it was supposed to be for a guild giveaway, and they are not to be trusted for now. Unless they come back and explain and tell us what happened and it makes sense and it's not a bad thing, then fine. But so far, that's all I gotta say is you need to keep that in mind. Eslof and myself, Eslof gave $500,000 back. I returned the other 9.5 million to the person, because I do not think that the housing community is a bad community. I think we're trustworthy. I think we're good people, and I don't want to get any of the other builders a bad name. So I covered it. And I just want you to know that, so that when it comes up, if it comes up, I have to reload UI real quick, guys, because Rishi just shared her effects. Yeah, she took 10 mil and disappeared. She took off from, she basically stole a month ago, 10 million gold that was given to her for a house commission. And then she immediately left ETU's server and disappeared, and it's this awful thing. And one of my friends contacted her and said, you know, you need to give the money back. And she's like, oh yeah, I'll do that. And then didn't. And it's been like a week and a half since that happened or something. So none of that has been done. So, Devil Dogette. Oh, I have the effects now, Rishi. Yay! Devil Dogette did. So I don't want you to... And I reimbursed it. Even though I had no responsibility to reimburse it, I reimbursed it because there are a lot of us that do commissions, and we should be trusted, and the community should be trusted, and we're better than that. And I don't want anyone to think, oh, I can't buy a house, you know, designed from someone, or I'll get ripped off. That isn't okay. We're not like that. So I did pay it back. And I just want you to know, you can trust people, especially the people in my channel, like Aya. Beautiful fake unicorn, by the way. Look at this gardening. I'm going to try to speak a little slower because Rishi speaks Italian, and she told me I speak too quickly sometimes for her to understand me. Yes, Aya has done builds for several of our other players, and trustworthy completely. Same with Bayushi. You can trust the builders. Do not fear that. And if anything does happen with one of my potatoes, I will cover it. But you don't need, I'm basically going to be your insurance policy, but you don't need to worry about my potatoes because they're trustworthy. So, look at this sauna. Oh, this is Rishikesa. I can spell, really I can, or speak. Old Miss Val. Just one effect, but it's an important one. And it's 544 out of 600 items. And they've got some beautiful, beautiful gardening. Who was the guest? Was it Rishi? And then they've got all this packed stuff that they've brought in. You're a sweet potato. One of the sweetest. Because you're my friend. You're like my legit friend. I mean it. beautiful flower box, handmade instead of one of the ones that you can buy. Love the ginkgos dropping. It still feels autumnal. She is a sweetheart. She is a lovely, lovely human. She is trustworthy, and her work is also spectacular. Sweet heat. I love Faye. Faye is also a friend. Good person. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn it off or lower it. I don't know why it would change volume. That's stupid. Shouldn't. Alright, changed. Thank you for telling me. I need to know that when you guys... Oh, look! She's got little... Okay, that's cool. You're a tired potato? Yeah. My husband loves the potato thing. He buys me potato shirts and potato lamps and calls me a potato and says I'm a cannibal when I eat one. Like my lamp? Oh, I can't show you my lamp because I'm a potato. Oh wait, no, I'm a person. This is my lamp. Isn't he cute? My favorite. No, let me go look. Where did you send it? I don't see it in... I don't see it. Unless you sent it in... Did you send it in Twitch? Because I don't have it open. Mute. Oh, by the way, if things do get fixed with Devil, you better believe I'll come and tell you. There will be an update. I will not let you down. Private. I'm sure. I just don't know where you sent it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, no, that's not you. That's someone else. Where did you send it? In Discord? Ah, there it is. It took a bit. Ah, okay. I could do that. Ah, alright. Got it. That is such a husband thing to do. Look at this gorgeous home. It's so cozy. Look at all the pillows. That's something I would do. I would have all those pillows stacked so that I could be comfortable. There's added extra walls in here that aren't normally here. And we've got a Dream Stride book. And as soon as we finish this, I will go to that house you just asked me to go to. I know I'm running a little long for my usual... I will be running a little long, but I hope you guys don't mind. It won't be too much longer. I'll just do Aya's and then... Aya's suggestion. And then we have a lovely carrot stew. I love the little red button. Those are cups. That's an apple. Hold on a second. I'm asking you a question, Aya. Because sometimes people want things said and other things, people don't want things said, so. I love the little broom. Good clutter job there, Rishi. Rishi tries so hard to get her EHT to work, and I don't know what the problem is. I'm trying to get Cardi to read the mails from her and talk to her. Oh, here's the effect. It's a... Look, she's got a little bit of a hover rocket chair. Isn't that cool? Sitting here before a computer, I guess. Oh yeah, this is a computer with a mouse. And a mouse pad. And the keyboard is books. It's very clever. Very nice. Okay, will do. You got it. We're gonna look at one of Oh, that must be the computer case. Hold on, I'm trying to get a good view on it. She's got a cool light up case. But it's hard to get Cardi's time. Oh, that's a very modern cabinet. It's hard to get Cardi's time, even for me, let alone to have him diagnose something. Oh, nice toilet. I like the seat rounded thing. Beautiful. Oh, that looks fantastic. What did you use? No, does anyone recognize that? It's some sort of top of something. I've never seen anyone do that before. It looks really good. The towel holder. Gorgeous. Let's go out on the balcony. Oh, pretty little romantic spot to drink and eat. And we've got a bar with stuff in the cubbies, pleasing. So we've got triple barrels, so you can get whatever type of booze you want. Oh, nice. And then we've got a swing. Beautiful. I think we went in here. Yeah. So that means we're going to do one more. We're going to go to a Taxarin's Snug Pod. And it's an Aya commission, speaking of commissions by Aya. Whoops. We're going to go there now, and that's where we're going to end. Is it a brazier? I don't know. I don't know. It's just a snug, so it'll be fairly quick. I must have spelt it wrong. Ata Rixon. Yes, very nice build, Rishi. Sorry, I'm not good at spelling. Whoa, a triple barrel? Atarixin. Doesn't look like I'm allowed. I spelled it right this time. I'm on EU. Is it on NA? Because it's not on EU. That's what I spelled it as. Atarixin. Snug. Won't let me go. It doesn't love me. I'm not allowed. I'm on EU. You will have to speak to them. Yeesh. Let me know and I will come back. Or I'll do it if I can remember on my own. Alright, let's pull the contest. Make sure you entered. The winner is Indoril. I forget if you're EU or NA, Indoril. You're gonna have to remind me. Yeah, you probably did. Alright, let's raid off to Stormahawk. I have never raided off to Stormahawk before. Raid Stormahawk. Yay! And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, we'll see you later, alligators. Ready to go.